3 stories from MMM Ghana and 1 from MMM Republic of South Africa are in our events roundup for this edition, while our MMM Weekly Digest covered the week that ended on October 29, 2017. And Guider Emil San Juan will be with us once again for his Just My Opinion. All this in just few moments. To all our viewers around the world, this is MNC, your Mavro News Channel. Sundays for most is dedicated rest and recreation, but for Guider Amo Musa, it was just another day to spread the MMM ideology. This happened on the 10th of June this year at the Vanilla Spot and Bar in Accra, where he had 47 people in attendance. Although he had a big crowd, Guider Adamu was all business in showing them how the MMM donation exchange platform works. He reiterated that they should neither treat MMM as a business nor should they use up all their money just to donate. He added that those people who do not follow the reminders to only use spare money are the ones that usually panic when something unusual happens in the system. Another topic he put attention on was the provide and get help cycle. He also told them that people who send fake payment details will be blocked from the systems, and the supposed recipient will be paired with a new donor. Aside from this, Guider Adamu also gave emphasis on the rules that each member must follow when doing MMM. He also encouraged them to use mobile money instead of a regular bank account. All throughout the presentation, he was thorough and made sure that they all understood MMM as a community. This may have been the reason why 33 of his guests decided to sign up that day. Another reason may have been this constant reminder to people on how to approach MMM properly. From Ghana, we move down south for our lone story from MMM Republic of South Africa as Guider Angelica Malo gathered people from Inanda at the Matikwel Hall last June 11, 2017. The seating capacity of the hall was good for 20 people and she was able to fill it with a few more already standing. She introduced herself first to open the occasion. Next up was the history of the community and its ideology. She told them that through the MMM platform, founder Sergey Mavrodi wanted to help people be financially independent, especially from banks. She also pointed out that MMM is a community of people who are united by the spirit of giving. She added that the only difference from normal giving is that MMM gives 50% donation rewards for first-time donors and 30% reward for their subsequent donations. Guider Tandanzile stressed as well that MMM does not collect anyone's money because donation exchange is done peer-to-peer. As she was telling them about the other bonuses that MMM gives, she also gave out the reminder that they should never donate funds that were already intended for other important purposes like school fees or medication. From there, she transitioned to the discussion about the risks involved and the rules that they need. From there, she transitioned to the discussion about the risks involved and the rules that they need to observe while doing MMM. The week ending on October 29, 2017 is the coverage of our News Digest this week. On October 29, Bitcoin registered a new price record, reaching a new historical maximum of $6,345. The Bitcoin capitalization exceeded 104 billion and the domination index amounted to 57.7%. It is also necessary to note that other cryptocurrencies are also growing. Consequently, the overall capitalization of the cryptocurrencies market has now reached $180 billion. On that week also, Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak expressed his opinion that Bitcoin is better than gold on a series of characteristics. He believes that although gold has limited supplies, nobody really knows how much gold there is in the world. With Bitcoin, its emission is restricted to a certain quantity as it is a strict mathematical equation. This limited emission gives the cryptocurrency a large advantage over fiat money because authorities can print as much money they want whenever they see the need for it. Wozniak also disclosed that he invested in Bitcoin when it was priced at $700. For him, the dollar is a placebo, while Bitcoin is a real and authentic. According to the recent data of Autonomous Next, a British analytical company, there are 124 investment funds all over the world that specialize on cryptocurrency investment through hedge funds. 90% of these companies were founded in 2017, with a total asset turnover of the hedge funds reaching about $2.3 billion. The data also revealed that at the beginning of September this year, there were only 55 of these funds. This data indicates that the development of the cryptocurrency investment market is very fast. From the cryptocurrency world, we now move on to a short review of the events that took place in different MMM countries that week. MMM Brazil continued to develop actively with the guiders giving their all. They conducted more than 350 home meetings in between October 16 and 29 alone. The administrators encouraged such format of communication with potential newcomers as it helps to improve the atmosphere and trust between the participants. On that week also, MMM Brazil guiders held about 20 big events, with the largest one gathering 500 guests. And in MMM India, leaders continued to hold charity events for hungry people as they gave out food supplies to 250 people. While in MMM Peru, guiders held a charity event as part of their first anniversary celebration. During the event, several MMM leaders spoke and explained the ideology and goals of the community. After that, they distributed food to the poor people they have invited to celebrate with them. They capped the occasion by dancing their national dances. As for MMM Ecuador, they continued to develop and strengthen successfully. Their local guiders constantly carried out events for the attraction of new members, and their efforts paid off as many new active members joined the system as they are really interested to improve their life and the lives of other ordinary people. Leaders from MMM Australia also continued to show their creative approach in explaining the principles of the community both to the current and potential members. This time, they recorded an interesting video sharing the secret formula of the success in MMM. In just one day, they reached unbelievable results. A link to that video is provided on the description section of this MNC edition. Also on that week, MMM's Egypt's momentum continued to grow with the leaders from Kenya leading the charge. In just 3 weeks, they were able to have positive results already. However, their mission hasn't finished yet, so they extended their stay in Egypt in order to coordinate the continuous formation and strengthening of MMM there. Before October 29, they held several meetings in Alexandria and drew up the plan for the further development of the community in the country. MMM Indonesia also showed signs of stability. Their participants provide and get help actively. As for MMM RSA, that week they continued to experience an emotional rise. Participants actively continue to provide help, invite newcomers, and send videos of happiness. The administrators were pleased because it meant that members from that country have the opportunity now to live better and don't feel the need in anything as long as they stay united and spread the ideology of MMM. MMM China also proved its firm unity. Before October 29 ended, the number of their PH increased significantly. Guiders and members also continued to spread the word about MMM. As for the leaders from MMM Kenya and MMM Ghana, they continued to show how active they are in advancing MMM. On that week, they held offline events by using different formats such as business trainings and friendly meetings on cafes. Also, Guider from MMM Kenya carried out a successful charity event in a small village where they distributed food packs. The atmosphere was friendly and cheerful, which earned the community extreme gratitude from the recipients. Like in other communities, MMM Philippines also showed positive results that week. Participants remained positive and active, with many of them sending positive testimonials.
Greetings to all our viewers around the world. My name is Emil and you are watching MNC's Just My Opinion. In relation to our previous episodes wherein we talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, this week we'll have a short discussion about ICOs, or initial coin offerings. I knew for a fact that some of our participants in MMM are participating in several different ICOs, and in connection with that, we pick up one question from our suggestion form that is about ICO. An anonymous sender asks, should I take part in ICOs? The question is actually very broad, so let's try to narrow it down. And first, let us define ICO. ICO, or initial coin offering, is unregulated means by which funds are raised for a new cryptocurrency venture. It is used by startups to bypass the rigorous and regulated capital raising process required by venture capitalists or banks. In an ICO campaign, a percentage of the cryptocurrency is sold to early backers of the project in exchange for legal tender or other cryptocurrencies, but usually for Bitcoin. It is also called an initial public coin offering, or IPCO. When a cryptocurrency startup firm wants to raise money through an initial coin offering, or ICO, it usually creates a plan or a white paper which states what the project is about, what needs the project will fulfill upon completion, how much money is needed to undertake the venture, how much of the virtual tokens the pioneers of the project will keep for themselves, what type of money is accepted, and how long the ICO campaign will run for. During the ICO campaign, enthusiasts and supporters of the firm's initiative buy some of the distributed cryptocurrency or crypto coins with fiat or virtual currency. These coins are referred to as tokens and are similar to shares of a company sold to investors in an IPO, or initial public offering transaction. If the money raised does not meet the minimum funds required by the firm, the money is returned to the backers and the ICO is deemed to be unsuccessful. If the funds requirements are met within the specified time frame, the money raised is used to either initiate the new scheme or to complete it. Now, the problem with the ICO is that 99% of it are not worthy. Some experts actually said that only 1% is real and the remaining 99% are nothing but garbage. So, does it mean the majority of the ICOs are only being used to scam people? Probably yes. Maybe this is also the reason why network marketing superstar Randy Gage speaks out against cryptocurrency network marketing companies. Gage himself is not against Bitcoin. In fact, he is a fan of cryptocurrency, and he is amazed by the development in blockchain. But what he really don't like are those companies building their product line around cryptocurrency, and this are by using ICO. According to him, he personally believed that ICOs will be the biggest area of fraud and the victimization in the business world over the next couple of years. And they are ripe for abuse. Now, don't get me wrong. Many ICO has been a lucky choice for investors. Ethereum, for example, was sold at 0.0005 Bitcoin and is worth today 0.05 Bitcoin, a 10,000% profit. Augur token were sold for around 0.005 each and are now traded at 0.01. The gain in value of 100 to 500% in Bitcoin is common for successful ICO. But still, you have to be very careful. The chance of winning in ICOs are very, very low as of now. So if you are thinking to invest in any initial coin offering, always do a deep research, and more importantly, invest only what you can afford to lose. That's it for this week. I will see you again next week for another exciting episode. This is Emil, and remember that everything that I said in this video is just my opinion. Have a great day, guys, and bye-bye.
And with that, we end another edition of MNC, your Mavro News channel. Happy Father's Day to all our participants in Thailand, who are also fathers, and they celebrate this holiday on December 5. I am Mark. Always remember, together we change the world.